Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last day of your 5-day meditation challenge. It's been such a great pleasure to guide you guys through the past 4 days and the 4 steps of meditation. Today, if you've had a look at the preview image, we'll be focusing on listening inwards. Right, so the last step of the 5 steps of meditation is actually to start to listen to the sounds of your own voice, to the own thoughts that have been floating inside your mind, and that sense of listening in. Yesterday I guided you through a meditation in which I prompted you and I said, if you have a question, if you have a difficult situation or a difficult predicament that you are navigating right now, you can actually ask in your meditation to yourself, to the wisdom and the intuition that is within you for advice on how to do it, on how to proceed. And how you are able to actually listen or get that advice is first by going through the first 4 steps. You have to really get yourself comfortable, right? Settling your body, your mind, starting to relax everything, starting to really be still by relaxing your body, starting to ride the waves of your breath. And then gradually you can start to listen and ask yourself for advice. Often we turn to others, for example, a mentor, a colleague, maybe a family member or a friend for advice because we feel that they may be in a position of wisdom, of knowledge, of experience. Today, really, I want to invite you to turn within. There is so much potential, there is so much knowledge and wisdom beyond what your small self, what your visceral self can tap into. And that is the knowledge and the potential that I want to invite you to connect with today. Alright, so if you're tuning in, please drop a comment in the comment box. It would be great to know if you're tuning in and where you're tuning in from. And please let me know how the past few days have been for you, which of the days you enjoyed the most, which parts of this meditation you struggle with, or what difficulties you're encountering right now. Right, I'll be able to answer them as much as within my ability. So let's get started. So for today's meditation, there will be more pockets of silence. Because in the silence, it is easier for you to listen to the voice that is inside of you that may be speaking very softly, but very firmly. Hi, Rebecca. Hello. Yeah. And that is the voice that you really want to start to tune into, your inner intuition, your inner knowledge and wisdom that's deep inside of you, beneath all these layers and all these other noises, all these other perspectives and sounds from the outside. So let's get started. I invite you to come into a comfortable seated position. This could be on a chair, it could be in a cross-legged seated position on the ground. Find what feels right for you. And we begin by releasing or letting go. This is probably the hardest, and many of us, we store tension in the body. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling in your body today. Which areas feel a little bit more tense, like maybe they're holding on to something. Which muscles in your body feel like they could, enjoy a little bit of relaxation. And as you exhale, let your breath begin to carry that tension and carry that stress outside from your body within to outside. And your body and the nature and the earth is so good at converting what is waste and changing that into something that is new. So as you exhale, really yield to the earth. Really begin to trust the earth and feel that you could be supported and embraced by the earth. If it feels alright for you, I invite you to allow your eyes to close. If your spine feels like swaying, you can let your spine sway sideways, front and back, really just easing into it, finding what feels right for you. And then feeling on exhale, an invitation as your next inhale draws you upwards towards the sky. A relaxing and organic sense of growing upwards, extending the spaciousness upwards towards the sky. A few more breaths like this. Every exhale, relaxing into yourself, relaxing into every space, every cell and fiber of your being. And inhaling, feeling the spaciousness inside your body expand through all the joints, all the capsules, all the ligaments, the bones, the tendons, the layers of fascia inside your body. Expand beyond what your physical body can contain. Right? You are limitless. Feel that. And then start to drop into the sound of your breath. Once you've aligned your body just right and you feel that sense of comfort, that steadiness and ease, connect with your breath. Allow your body to be still so that you can notice the movement in your breath. And in your breath, begin to connect with the stillness and the pause between your inhale and your exhale. If it serves you, you can use the counting technique that I shared with you over the past few days. You can count inhale 1, exhale, inhale 2, exhale, so on and so forth until 8, and then all the way back to 1. And then furthermore, if you would like, start to ride the wave of breath. Start to notice that there is a pattern to your breath. It is cyclical, but every cycle has a beginning, a climax, right? Coming down from the climax and a resolution and end. So there are so many repetitions in your breath and it just comes very naturally and you are following, riding and surfing that breath. And then take it a step deeper. Start to notice and feel, really feel the energy you are made of. Every cell and particle inside of you is made of what in yoga we call santosha, this sense of bliss. It is not excitement nor sadness, it is not exhilaration, nor is it depression, it is this stillness. Like if you've seen a lake, completely still, that stillness of the lake, on the surface of the lake, that is you. But in that stillness, there are many different layers, and the lake or the ocean goes deep. And this whole being, this whole ocean, right? You're not just a wave of breath that you are riding, you are in essence the ocean, and the entire ocean can be felt within you, within that single drop, within that single wave that you are riding. In a moment I will begin to sound the bell to mark the beginning of today's meditation. And as you connect with the quality and the texture of the lake, of the ocean inside of you, begin to listen. Notice if there are any words, any images, anything bubbling up to the surface from deep within the ocean. Start to really pay attention and listen. time your mind wanders away, with the tenderness and with the care of a mother towards her child, gently guide your mind back inside your body. Notice if any emotions, any sensations arise, and whatever they may be, for example, feelings of frustration, anger or sadness, anything, could be even joy, elation. Let them rise and fall. Especially if these are difficult emotions, allow yourself the space to process them and breathe through them. Breathe. Let your inhale create space for them, for you to hold them inside of you, lovingly. And continue to listen. Come even closer to yourself. Become intimate with yourself. If at any point of time you start to notice any part of your body feeling tension, any part of your body starting to stiffen up, let your exhale soften that part of your body to create intimacy and tenderness. And as you inhale, breathe into that area, visualizing your breath, sending it there. Notice any resistance inside your body, whether mental or physical. And without judgment, No right or wrong here. Noticing, observing with a curious mind, starting to get to know yourself, starting to explore the different parts and the depths of you. I invite you to go even deeper. With every exhale, descend. Slowly and gently, if there's any efforting, gently begin to release the effort to concentrate or to listen to your mind. If any thought, any sensation invites you to join and to fully feel or to become that thought, become that sensation, let yourself do so. Become free, become completely and fully free. So the practice of meditation is a technique or like a special power that you cultivate so that you know when you need to use it. And with time, as you practice it more and more, it will become more intuitive to you. It will take less and less effort, and you will become better and better at observing when new thoughts, new sensations arise. And you will realize that they are not you. In a moment, I will sound the bell to mark the end of today's meditation. Gently and slowly place both of your palms together. Let the fingertips touch in front of your heart center. You can gently rub the palms against each other, creating a little bit of warmth and heat between them. And when your palms feel warm enough, keeping that sense of relaxation in your body, cup your palms over your eyes, and in the darkness of your palms, gently and slowly begin to open your eyes. Slide the palms down your face, caressing the face of the person you love. You, right? Really feel that from inside of you, that you are loved, you love, but most of all, you are love itself. Place both of your palms in front of your heart center and let your head bow down towards your heart, taking a moment to connect with whatever has risen from today's practice, noticing and acknowledging that every day will be different. So meet yourself where you are. Right? It's okay, whatever happens today is today. Whatever was yesterday, and whatever will be, tomorrow will be. Let everything be as it is. No expectations, no judgments. They are. Gently and slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this 5-day meditation challenge. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope I shared something that might have been a new technique or maybe a new way of visualizing or experiencing that sense of mindfulness inside your body. As mentioned, there will be a special episode that will be airing this Sunday at the same time, 3 p.m. So it will be a slightly longer meditation. So it will be similar to today's. I will incorporate all of the 5 steps and I'll be guiding you through them step by step. And then I'll be leaving you lots of silence. I'll be holding the space for you to really sit in meditation. So the quality of meditation is quite different. It will take some time to set up, especially if you're new to meditation. But the really good part, I would say, or the fleshy part or the climax, right, within a story, if there's a plot line, really comes when you've settled towards the end or towards the middle of the meditation. This is why it's so important, and this is why a 10 or 15-minute meditation would be significantly different in terms of its energetic effects compared to, say, a 30-minute or an hour-long meditation. So this Sunday, we will be having a roughly 30-minute, a little bit longer if we include the introduction at the end, 30-minute meditation at the same time. And I invite you to join me if you can live. If you can't, no worries. All of this will be uploaded within the unit section, and you'll still be able to access this even next week, the weeks after, right, for live. I hope that these skills and techniques are useful for you, and I hope that this is, if it's the first time you're meditating, a good introduction for you for meditation. So remembering that this is a lifelong journey and you've just begun. If you have any questions, if there's anything I can help with, please let me know, right? I'd be very happy to answer them. I have to rush off today to teach a class, but feel free to drop a comment or leave me a private message. So I hope you have a great day ahead and take care. Have a great weekend.